I mean, it's
you know,
low mobility champion in the mid lane. Very, difficult to play that when Nidalee is playing aggressively around mid. I don't think he's going to go Dark Seal first this time. But we'll see what he decides to build. I like them. You expect big things in Bay. You have no vision, my dude.
Yeah, he's coming here. He's trying to help secure the Scuttle Crab for his jungler. And actually, Johan this time is the one that oversteps.
Peanuts Penguin. What up?
He's actually looking to be, again, the proactive pair. As I was talking about, as the flash will come in, and Chovy is going to survive.
Wow.
And double buff goes to him as well.
That was a huge mistake by Peanut. If you're, you have to trust your... And, he's just a little bit late on that. I mean, I guess they also they needed one more auto, regardless.
Yeah, he just got flashed on. Didn't have the damage, thought he did. As this time around, he's going to be able to clean up the kill up on the top side. So at least spares the blushes of the other play, although Bay is just going to die in a solo kill.
Still has the double buff. His laning mechanics, his team fight mechanics. This is rough for Vista.
He's actually going to get the slow on a death here. There's the concussive blows and actually gets really, really low. Has to flash and cleanse as well. As Kellen looking for a play potentially here, is in the front line, gets the knockup onto Vista, and he has to hop the wall, nearly dies. But he's able to, he outranged it! Oh,
wow.
Man. Here, follow-up TP from Rich. Seems like we're gonna get down and dirty for this team fight. You see Death just waiting. He's pretty low, actually, so this might just be Hanwha Life looking to back away. They want to zone away the jungle, and they will do that. Vista gets caught by Rich here. Really nice ultimate from the Braum as well. That's 2 kills now for Nongshim. Death has to flash away once again. And Hanwha Life not really finding anything in this team fight. Even Chovy's gonna get caught out. He had to flash, and he's still going to die. That's 4 kills.
Because of that Rich teleport, it took him a really long time to actually come in. And
oh, no.
What up?
Yeah, Chovy, they've identified the carry of the enemy team, and now they're not going to let up.
I mean, this is
a clean engage or a clean fight at all. Don't fight, right? Yeah. As Johan is looking for this, trying to get on top of Kellen, but stopwatch, really good item, guys. Yep. Buy it.
Pops his ultimate.
Yeah, look at the amount of poke damage they have as well with the Nidalee and the Ezreal on top of everything else in this composition. Now we have a one-on-one here. Bay didn't even pop Dominus. Actually, he's totally fine in this trade as the Chaos Storm was used, and now here's Aatrox. Oh, Toby, you still don't have your flash? Well, how about you die again? Well, they are going to trade their life for it as Bay is going to just walk away.
But they actually have to go. Bay starting the top. See, I don't know if you should actually commit here, but they are going to.
This is on vision, by the way. They saw this begin. Now they're going to get a blue trinket in there as well. They're just trying to bully Rich out of the pit before this even begins. But look at that Braum ultimate slowing up 3 people. A huge engage comes in from Vista. But where is the damage? It is just invisible. Hanwha Life have no follow-up. They are too far behind. They're at least going to stop the Baron take. But you had to use Vista to do it.
Yeah, I mean, they advantage to get to a Baron, I mean, you make plays like this, you take the right sort of skirmish in a lane. You have a side laner that's extremely powerful, and then you just take a Baron. There's just no way Hanwha Life could even approach the Baron right now.
Yeah, Johan, he's even considering trying to run on in there, but you can't really get by Rich. He's a raid boss right now, as the Baron will go down to the side of Nongshim. We're 30 minutes in. 4 or 5 lasers in the mid lane trying to get rid of those cannon minions. Now he's going to come up to the top side and try to do the same, but when he does that, you push into the mid lane.
Hanwha they need to hard engage, or they're going to lose this game, actually. They're going to lose more than inhibitors if they actually don't clear any of these minions, but they just don't have an opportunity. They need to somehow Hecker him ult in or something like that. Boy. Otherwise, just sit back and lose. This is going to be 2 inhibitors guaranteed. And, Nexus turrets are going down.
It's really rough. I mean, they're so far behind. It's 12,000 gold.
You got to do something, though. You can't just watch the game go away.
We'll see when they make their stand. If they do, Vista being terrorized on the right side as well. The turret will go down.
The minions are going to win the game, like I said, man. This is Nongshim's macro. And now they have a huge advantage. Vista is super low.
Oh, he's dead. Just like that, one mystic shot and you're dead. Big knockups from Rich, he's full health. And that's going to do it for this one, you'd imagine. Nate's Chaos Storm is going to come out and do a lot of damage actually from Chovy, but they're just too far behind. Peanut comes in, swipes one time, and gets 2 kills. And we are going to a game number 5 as Nongshim will tie it up with their second win of the series.
No one would have expected this to happen, but it feels like seeing the Jinx, pairing down there. Maybe like Jinx Tom Kent or something like that. But Alistair Ezreal is the response, and Valdez, I feel like with all the variants that this draft has added, it doesn't allow Chovy to carry per se. It doesn't allow, your Arthur coming back in for the first time in Game 5. And nothing about this draft screams, okay, well, Game 1 and 3.
Rich oversteps here, and guess what? You're going to be pulled back. No flash available, no dash. First blood given over to Arthur, the guy who subbed in game number.
That's a bit concerning.
And they're just waiting.
Yeah.
Still no flash available. The World Ender does come in, but you're getting scooped again. He's looking for the dash over the wall.
Chovy's here.
The damage. Yeah, with Chovy here, absolutely. He's not able to get an assist, actually, which kind of sucks, but that is okay. Sleep comes in down on the bottom side, and they're looking for the kill onto Deft, and you know what? They will be able to pick it up here. Kellen not even level 6, and still is able to tank that very nicely.
Very well played here. You hit 6, you have the
Chovy,
sleep.
same thing in the mid lane, so you don't really have the prio, and they had no vision in the top river, so even if they thought they were going for it, it's not much that Nongshim really could do.
Ooh, that's nice with the minions there. They toss it down right away.
He can knock it back.
Yeah,
he can deny this, and
they're
actually
going to deny it, I think.
they might be able to get Morgan too. Red buff on Peanut, that is so much burn damage, and down he goes, and he even flashes. That's pretty rough to deal with that Gnar, as now we're going to have this land. No ultimate available for Peanut, as Vista is looking to turn it around. Duckdom not hitting much, but Vista is going to die. And they just didn't have the follow-up damage because Kellen was in Unbreakable Will.
I've seen other teams do that. The results have been less stellar.
Yeah, that's a really big blue buff, actually, for Chovy.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. He was low on mana, and now, okay. That's real great. I mean, you get the flash out of Vista. You flash away yourself, but no ultimate now on Chovy for the fight. As Peanut is going to get slowed up, and Deft actually has a really good angle. He's able to get into that back line as the sleep is coming in, and now Deft might be challenged here by Rich, who's doing a great job, but you see on the top side that Nongshim are not winning. Arthur is desperately trying to kill the little Bambi, and he will eventually, and the rest of Nongshim is just getting killed up in the river.
Yeah, and, Valdez, this is, a pick.
Yeah.
Vista's position here is super good to block them from actually going in, and then the Drake will actually reset.
Oh, they're actually going on to Duckdom here, who is going to cleanse and actually goes straight into the enemy and just dies. So no AD carry for Nongshim, and no team fight either. Peanut is emoting on the bottom side of the fight, doing nothing. Triple kill goes to Chovy, and Hanwha Light to sweep him up in the river as Deft nearly dies, but Chovy is there to save him.
And that was a huge play right before the fight. That was probably going to be a huge Drake that might even decide the game, might decide whether you go to round 2 of playoffs or not. And it feels like it might have decided that because they were able to get Baron.
Peanut here, he's getting dove on now once again, and there's not much that he can do. He does have the stopwatch, but it's not enough time to buy. They're too far behind, and now Duckdom's going to get caught again. Vista is just owning him in this game. And Rich is desperate, but he's barely even tickling Morgan at this point.
Feels like a lot of people who had, high predictions on this series are feeling really relieved right now. As it looks like Hanwha Life have done it. They're looking to pull this series back, and it was a very, very close one. That is for sure. And it's not over yet. Stable one we've seen for them all day.
Peanut just showed himself. I mean,
yeah.
Things are not looking clean here on the side of Nongshim. Here comes Vista over the wall. He is getting pretty deep on in there, actually. He's just going to die. Hanwha Life, you gotta be careful, guys. I mean, you're super far ahead, but you don't want to just be throwing your lives away, as the shockwave is going to make a nice shockwave, and that's about it. And these 2 lanes with the inhibitors, at least, they're going to have to go back and deal with that. So you can see now just getting on top of Peanut here, way too much damage onto him. Does not have enough gold to finish that Zhonya's. He already used his stopwatch. The Unbreakable Will is going to come out here from Kellen, but Humble Life, they're just looking to take everything that they possibly can
Yeah,
from
I mean,
ahead.
you get one kill like this, and I mean, with Baron buff, he's not going to be able to go golden in this upcoming team fight, which is massive. That he's not going to be able to do that. Oh, Shockwave!
Yeah, just walking over the ball now, and they're desperately trying to stop the Infernal Soul, but they cannot. There's no way, no how. They're just way too far behind. You see even Bay is looking to get in there. They're getting desperate. Rich is taking way too much damage from the Orianna. And even on the top side, Humble Life are just playing with their food. Depth is going in against 3 of them. He is going to go down, but also will the rest of Nongshim.
Yeah, Peanut is just trying to survive here any way he can. Arthur's teasing him. There's the final kill.
That's going to do it. Humble Life, they are going to win this series. They pick up an ace at 33 minutes. And they finally show what we were expecting from a lot of these games here. It took 5 games, but they finally made it happen as Peanut has got his head in his hands. Understandably very disappointed. They got so close, but Humble Life was the better team at the end of the day, and they will be moving on to the round 2 of the playoffs.
I think the happiest person in the room is that game against the Nidalee, or not the Nidalee rather, that we saw from Peanut this time, the Lilia, and he ends up winning this team the playoff spot. And Hanwha Life, this was a lot tougher than I think it should have been and necessarily needed to be. But you can imagine Peanut's frustration. He's very upset. This is a player who just came back from Worlds on a Chinese team, returned to the LCK.